Yo, what's good, you guys? Colton Groves here, and I think a lot of people in the market just got exposed. I think they got exposed in a big way. I think greed is completely taken over in the past year, and I think that there is some people, I think there's certain whales, maybe certain people manipulating the market or different things. I think they got exactly what they deserved with this update. For the people that are hoarding emeralds, hoarding rubies, um, to people who made the game not as fair, just bringing the prices up and up on all of these sort of items you see right here. The last 24 hours, they have gotten sliced since this new update. 5 reds to make 1 gold, and you guys know how hard it is to pull a gold. How hard it is to literally open the cases. You have a 1 in 300 chance to pull a gold, and then you finally pull a gold. You're like, yes, it feels like you hit like the lottery, right? And then now it's weird because now it feels like it's worth nothing, man. But I actually see what Valve did. I see what they did with the CS2 update. They literally wanted to take from the rich and give to the poor. Valve chose to be Robin Hood in this situation. They're taking from the rich and giving to the poor. So the people, and there's still whales that are making a killing off this because of all the reds that they have in their inventory. People know the Asimovs. There were so many of them, and now the supply is going to get drained. It'll be gone within a week. People will people are going to get rid of their reds like so much it's going to create this cascading event where you see it go from golds are going to tank. They're going to find a bottom. I think it will be within the next 2 weeks. They will all find a bottom, and you're going to get. I don't know if it's going to be a crazy bounce, but This is like the shock drop. Most of the crash has already happened at this point. So now you're going to start to get the slow, steady upwards climb again. And now you can get things that you like. Like if there's things that you've been waiting on, if you've been priced out, like you've been wanting a certain knife, if you've been wanting a certain pair of gloves, like hey, now they're ready. People people trading these Vulcans are sort of crazy. It's the Vulcans are good. Some of these people are gonna regret selling, but like I understand selling your Poseidon. I understand some of these, but like the Vulcan, man. Maybe if you have really bad wear ones, but like if you already have like a good wear, they're most of the reds are gonna jump up in price like crazy. Unless if people, it's like whales selling right now, or like trading up right now. But the greedy people are getting wiped out. If we look at emeralds, let's go to CS float. Look at these emeralds, and you can even see the prices on these emeralds. Let's look at this. We'll go in the floor. Let me move this over. The floor on these emeralds, and this is the butterfly emerald knife. These are going for $20,000 floor. Not very many people can afford them. Like, and even the people that can't afford them, they're like, dude, I am not paying 20,000 just to look cool. It's like some people do it as an investment. Okay, I want this my 20 to turn into 40. Some people do it because they are rich and don't care. But now you see something crazy. This graph like this, you're gonna see it a lot more. 21,000 to 12,000 in one day. But when you look at these sales, it is crazy. 2 hours ago, so for 12,000, this guy got his for 8,000. That's already a 4,000 difference. And you see here how crazy it's gotten. How many people are buying them already for 40 to 60% off? And now everyone is trading their reds because they want the ruby, and it's like people, they're gonna get this like fast profit, and I don't know what they do with it. Hopefully they cash something out, right? Like take some of your profits, but all roads lead back to the cases at the end of the day. Like people are just gonna come back to the cases. That's This supply can't really get messed with that much. I mean, I know Valve can do anything at any time that they want, but you really look at a lot of these cases, they're in a good position, a very good position. I want to look at the fracture case. Let's go to CS:GO stocks and let's look at the fracture. And it's gonna look weird. The fracture cases since this update, they've maybe moved 3%, and people are buying a lot of them. Like there is insane volume right here because people already know that right here you can see like people are going to go back to cases. Like all roads lead back to the cases. And this is the rare drop pool, and it's like people know because now if you can trade up reds for skins, reds for gold, so that means that you can just keep buying these cheap cases because the supply and demand, people go back to cases because now they want to even get reds. Now it's like, okay, now you want the reds. You don't even care what red you get. So people just want to open cases for the cheapest that they can to get the reds, and then so you can get the gold. It makes sense, and it wipes a lot of greed out of the market. The main people who are upset are people that have hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, I mean just thousands into golds. Like I don't blame them. I got a couple knives that got hit, and it is what it is. I'm 90%, 80% invested in the cases because I know at the end of the day, no matter what they do, there's only a certain supply of cases, and if they're in the rare drop pool, they have never changed that. Like once they're rare, they're rare. People open these cases, they have to. That's the basis of the game, man. So all roads have to lead back to it a little bit. And well, let's just look at other cases, for example, because some people are targeting these cases, and look at the Prisma 2. These have really good golds in the Prisma 2. People are dumping these hard. And I think so because some people are realizing with the Prisma cases, they're like, hey, why should I want to have these Prisma cases when I could just sell them? If I have a lot of these cases I'm up on, I could just sell them, then buy reds, and then I have a somewhat cheaper way to pull the gold that you want out of the Prisma case. So that's how some people are looking at these. It's like that volume is massive. Massive volume. It's probably a bottom signal. These were at 250 in July. Now they're at 130. You guys really think the Prisma is that bad of a case? The Prismas are great. But that's not the only one doing this. Let's look down the list. Glove cases haven't moved. Glove cases are still pretty valuable. Fracture, it's crazy seeing that much volume on the fracture cases, and it hasn't moved. It makes me think it's about to go up crazy. Clutch case, massive volume. Again, the clutch case is probably going to go higher. The clutch case is still a good deal. It's a good case. It's a good glove case for cheap. Like that hasn't changed. These, I've already bought the dip on these. These are good cases, not going to change. People are selling out of their sticker capsules. They're just selling people are just selling stuff for no reason. That's a little bit crazy. Let's look at more specific cases and see what they've done after this crash. So How about the dreams and nightmares? You guys like this case, don't you? Everybody does. Like, what's up with this movement? This is weird movement. Down, down. So it's like some of these cases are down like 5%, some are up 2%, but overall, like when you look at the knives, like when you look at the gloves, they are down 60 to 75% because it's a full on like dynamic change. Like everything got changed. And I know it hurts people. It's meant to. It's meant to, but they have to get the greed out of the market. They want people to be able, people who love the game, they should have a chance to pay lower prices to be able to get like the knife or gloves that they want to play with. And some people get mad at the poor people. They're like, I don't care if they're poor. They don't deserve it. Dude, if you're playing the game, if you love the game, if you've been watching people on these YouTube videos get like these amazing pulls, since you were a kid, come on, man. Like, have a heart, y'all. What do you guys think? Do you guys think like it's some of this is like warranted? Do you think it's over? Do you think we chilling? I think we're chilling. I think we need to buy more cases. That's me. That's what I'm probably always gonna say. But like volume like this, you go from like 2 to 4,000 average volume, and then volume is a very good indicator. Volume tells you a lot of things. It doesn't matter what market you're in. You need to pay attention to the volume. You need to pay attention to the news. And subscribe, like, stay blessed. Peace.